Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna play Red Eldrazi. Yesterday the Modern Challenge was won by this. This is the old red-green Eldrazi or Eldrazi Tron style deck, but it uses broken cards like Ragavan, Bonecrusher Giant, and Fury to get advantage of the format because all three cards are really good in the format right now. You play Shatterskull Smashing because it's another land, but also removal and you stop your flooding with this. Sadly, you cannot pitch Eldrazi Obligator to Fury because it has the Void. But yeah, I think the deck is pretty much straightforward, and yeah, let's just run into a league. So we are here playing round 1 against Copper Red with Kahira. That means probably Elementals. We are on the draw. And this hand is turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Chalice probably, so I'm gonna keep this. You can pass on turn 1 Ragavan against almost anyone. Okay, they mull to 4. That's crazy. Yeah, so there's a problem with elementals that your deck is really mana greedy and your mana base is a bit shaky. So here we just get one of the mountains and we pass. They could play some elemental, but if they play a pitch elemental, we're in great shape. Yeah, I haven't seen control decks with Kaira since the Mystic Sanctuary was banned, so I will not think that they are playing something like that. So we have Ragavan. Fury. We are not gonna play Fury. Here we're gonna play Chalice for 1. It's not a great card against this deck, but they did play Ephemerate, so it's fine. How's going, Big Boy? We can play Fury, but here our best draw will probably be a Temple. Yeah, the Red Dot Tutors is also good. The problem about the Red Dot Tutors, they also have Cavern. It's a great card, but this is not a deck that I will keep Chalice playing. This is a nice finisher. So, okay. So they got Kahira. Let's see, they have here Cavern with Elemental. So okay, here we have a play of Matter Shipper. Yeah, so I don't think a control deck will mull to 4. Okay, we exile the land. Here we play Matter Reshaper. We have this member up. So here they can play Omnath. Red, blue, white, a green. They can also play Kahira. Shattercoat deals X damage divided as you choose among up to 2. So for 4 mana, I deal 2 damage. I don't think I have to dismember now because I use a treasure and maybe I draw a temple and yeah, you never know. So I don't think the tempo. Hola Castillo, ¿qué tal? So okay, now I'm gonna dismember Omnath. And just go with my aggressive start. So okay, Solitude. They're just using they used Ephemerate, which is a dead card, but that doesn't matter much for us. So we are still getting pretty much ahead. Okay, we exile Cavern of Souls. So here is where things could get ugly. They could drop another Omnath here. That will be the worst. Gracias. So if they play Kahira, we can play Shatterskull Smashing. That's just X2. And put them on 2. So just Ramon Up Ruins finishes the game. If they play Omnath, then yeah, they're probably playing Kahira. Prismatic Ending. Okay. That's a bit mana intensive, but it's fine. I could Chalice for 3 here. So that their Kahira doesn't do anything. Or they can't play Teferi. Oh, I can just play Furry. Yeah, that's much better. Targets. Yeah, Ragavan is a stupid card, that's for sure. So now they have Omnath. If they have Omnath, they have to block here. And then they yeah. Okay, we won. So here I like Blood Moon a lot. I don't like Chalice at all. Probably a Braid is also decent. Should I play the fourth Abrade? Probably Whale doesn't do anything that Abrade doesn't do. And yeah, I think the biggest problem about the Ragavan, it can be a 2-1 that makes a mana, and it can be a 2-1 that creates a huge advantage, getting you mana or a card. And the randomness of what card they are gonna get is really huge. So Mana Crusher is fine. I think I'm only gonna board in one Abrade. Yeah. Foil can be good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. I think elementals, from being bastardly good to being medium in a few weeks, the format has adapted to it, and it changed a lot. So we have 2 removals, but no pressure, no anything. Okay, this hand is much better. Gonna keep, and probably I'm gonna bottom. Sure is really good. Maybe Eldrazi Obligator. Yeah, I think it's Eldrazi Obligator. I don't play counter, so probably I'm choosing. I don't know what I'm. Let's see what land I draw. We have to try to get colorless. I think it's the card I did bottom. I'm gonna play Prismatic Vista, see what happens. Maybe the deck is missing a talisman. Like the red-black talisman will be good. When I remove this stop. Okay, here I'm gonna name Eldrazi with the first one. Hello, turn 1 Durus. The next I'm gonna name probably Elemental, and then Ape with this. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. I didn't test that version. I just copied this. I think I'm just gonna play Eldrazi Obligator here. Maybe I should wait. Maybe they play Omnat, but still. What happens if I draw Blood Moon? I'm gonna keep my chances open to draw Blood Moon, I think. Okay, we can attack with this. So I think the problem is getting the 1 waste with the Blood Moon is quite uneasy. So yeah, I think it's the same, but I haven't found the deck that won yesterday, so I copied this that someone make 2 trophies on Friday or so. But yeah, I have seen versions with Matter Reshaper and without. Oh, this is good. So here they can have Solitude and Ephemerate, but then I'm gonna play first the Smasher and then try to get advantage with the others. So here is like the chance of a Solitude Ephemerate is so high. Attack the fairy, attack copper with the red, and yeah. So they didn't. It's really weird. They didn't got. Maybe no, they can't play endurance here. So I think that the only play that they can have is Solitude Ephemerate. Just Solitude. What is this? Oh, okay, Prismatic Ending. Yeah, that's perfectly fine because they can or kill the Teferi and Bones of Smasher, or just close the Teferi and we can ferry it for good value. Okay, yeah. So here, I think I play Thognut here again, probably. O sea, Smasher again. Or yeah, I think it's maybe it's Thognut here. So what happens if they can fury me? Yeah, I'm gonna play Smasher. They could have like 2 furies, so I want that they use cards like having to fury and ephemerate. Here that makes it open to next turn draw another Eldrazi Temple and cast double Thognuts here. It's weird they're not getting Kahira. I think they have forgotten about the Kahira. Prison Reef, okay. Okay, they drew a non-land spell. Okay, Forest. Another reason? Sure. Yeah, those are easy targets for Forward Fury. Okay. You got a non-land spell and a spell. So probably they got Risen Reef with the first and a spell with the second. Solitude, sure. Yeah, that's good. So they got ahead on cards, but I'm gonna fetch my mountain just to let them do their stuff. So now I think I have to furry here, even if that's not like the best spot. I drew the perfect card to not having to furry, but yeah. Yeah, but I have to Risen Reef here. Like, there's no chance I don't Risen Reef. I don't kill the Risen Reef. The card just generates so much advantage. This is almost lethal. Here they could play Omnath. Something behind, but they didn't have Omnath last turn. So I feel like the deck needs the Talisman. The Talisman will be really good in this deck. And you have Monkey to ramp, but that's an Omnath. This game could slip away, but okay, they can do 4 damage to us. The good thing is now we are gonna get their hands stripped. This Fury to kill my Fury. Sure. So let's see what follow-up they have. Okay. They might have 1 land in hand. That's getting Kahira. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's something that we don't have to bother now. Oh, Dismember. They're gonna take Prismatic Ending. Here we name Ape. I can name Pirate. Ape Pirate, the monkey. So oh, they have a land. Yeah, I'm gonna dismember the Omnath on Ankeep. So they didn't want to fetch, they have to fetch now. And they only gained 4 life. Yeah. Great. Maybe a Braid is better than expected. Okay, this is an amazing draw, I think. They could have drawn an Ephemerate. Lot of damage there. Okay. I could have also drawn Solitude. Yeah, seems like it. Yeah, they can exile one of this. Draw cards, jump. Not good blocks there. They play the land, so I'm gonna hold the dismember here because they called Ephemerate the Solitude, so I want to dismember it. Okay, sure. They can attack. They go to 4, but so I'm still not gonna use the Solitude to dismember. Furry. Sure. Okay, that's also a good draw for them. And they dealt 4 damage. Draw cards. Let's see. What's this? 3, 4. Oh, that's an Omna. Yeah, I will have. That's our were 3 good draws in a row. They will have to dismember this so that they can gain life with the land they probably have in hand. Yeah. So if we draw Ramunap Ruins, we win. If they don't attack, if they attack. I know we don't win, we don't have double red. Playing my elementals deck, I have cut the second forest because I think there are almost no spells that you need double forest to be there. I didn't like it. Every time you had double forest was like the second was like having a land that did nothing. Okay. So we have also giant. This is giant randomness. Okay. Game over. Random. 2 damage to face. Yoo! 1-0. So we are here playing round 2 against Slider by, and yeah. We have a great hand, I think. We could do turn 3 Thognot Seer or turn 2 Withdraw Temple. So not bad. Our opponent mulligans to 6. Hola, Agus. Okay, we are in the play. That's even better. So we have a dismember for early pressure. We have cavern for counters. So here you make this. This is a Hygus EV play. So I'm gonna search here for a mountain. No, no sé. So, okay. I hope they didn't, I don't know, play a weird counter here. So this deck has Ice Fan Kota, so maybe we get punished by not having the mountains. But okay. So I'm gonna attack here and play Thognots here. I have only 1. I'm still gonna slow roll my Cavern because they could be having Counterspell or Archmage Charm for next turn. So you see? The next turn, they probably, instead of playing Teferi, they might play the Archmage Charm. Okay, they play Teferi. Okay, sure. Draw a card. I kill Teferi. And I'm gonna play Top Seer again. They did draw 2 cards, so they can... I don't know. Prismatic Ending, Factor Fiction, Counterspell. I'm gonna take the removal. You can draw a ton of cards, but... Okay, they drew a land. So here they hold in Counterspell, but I have the Cavern. So now they want to play Factor Fiction for Verdict, I think. That's like the real out. In fact, they have a Verdict. I'm gonna take Verdict and all the cards. Okay. Yeah, they hit it. They should have taken the Factor Fiction. Because it's a card that draws them more. Here we have Ragavan that wins the game. Here's the draw. I don't care, that doesn't really matter. Fury is also good. They will need another removal on the back of that. Ragavan. Okay, another Fury. But they need some removal for this. So they're probably Archmage Charm, draw cards, sure. Another land. Okay, they fetched and they die. Okay, 1 up against band control. So Boyle and Blood Moon seem to be insane here. They don't seem to be maybe Chalice should be in the sideboard, I don't know. Eldrazi Obligator seems fine to have haste. 1 Dismember. Probably Warping Whale is better than Dismember. Maybe not, it's less. We could have something like Stoneforge or so. Okay, I think this is fine. We have a Cavern, we have red mana, we have... Yeah, this hand is great. This hand is amazing. Okay, we could have turned to Thognuts here. Yeah, they have to get different cards, but... So here we have different options. So I'm not in favor of playing my Thognuts here into a counter spell, so I'm just gonna play Temple and pass. Probably I should have played this if they play an Ice Fang Kotal. Yeah. Yeah, I will. Yeah, that's Growth Spiral or Ice Fang Kotal. Okay. So we did not get punished. Yeah, the problem about I talked about Giant EOT. The problem about Giant EOT is that the 2 damage is like really a low reasoning or amount that you really care. 1, 2, 3, like they have Ice Fang Kotal, so I want to be able to cash in my cards. Here I think I'm gonna play Thognuts here first to take a Verdict to take something. Okay. Draw a card, they make a land drop. And let's see what they have. A lot of counters, Ice Fang Kotal, Teferi. I'm gonna take the Teferi because this draws cards and bounces my card, so it answers directly my... Okay, they play Kotal now. Here I have 2 options. Okay. Now it's only 1 option. I can Force of Negation this. Okay, here I can play Dismember. So they're gonna Force of Negation something. This is tricky. So I can play Dismember and Bone Crusher Giant and hit for 4. Or I can play... Yeah, the problem is if I Dismember and Bone Crusher Giant, they are gonna Force of Negation 1 and maybe counter the second one. So I think my best play is to just play Smasher this turn. So they totally can't do anything about it. And then Force of Negation on their turn and not attack with Thognuts here. So let them take the card. And no, I think this here's really a hard situation. Like they took 4 damage, they didn't get to use their mana or their cards. Okay, see? Now they have to get drawing cards. It's true we didn't get to use our cards in the best way, Reflecting Pool. But now here we will be able to play another Smasher and attack. So they are on Verdict territory or lose. And if they play Verdict, I just end of turn Bone Crusher them. Okay, Archmag Charm. Sure. So here's it for a red land. If they do something, I would turn out. So here, okay, we can make the situation that they draw Verdict, okay? Which is possible. So they draw Verdict, I just end of turn Bone Crusher them. They cannot counterspell. My turn, play Shatter Skull Smashing, fetch a red land, and use Ramunap Ruins to finish the game. So I think this game was pretty over. Okay, we are here for round 3 against Petrogash with our red Eldrazi deck. Okay, we drew a temple, so that's always something great to have. Okay, Luros, Esper Luros? Oh, it's Hammer. We have Chalice, which is a great card. So they're playing the Laplace Jan Chalice deck, also black Hammer deck. This matchup is pretty tricky. And Cigada's Hate makes everything much more difficult. So we will have to play this game slow and leverage our 2 removal spells. Here we have only 1 removal spell open, so I'm gonna cast Ragavan. Okay. We dismember that. If they have another hammer, then that's it, and not much to do. And so Cicada's Hate, double hammer. What you can do? So there is also like there is no way to beat this. No. Yes, Prismatic Vista can find a waste. So I have Eldrazi Obligator. How I get to? I can jump and jump. Yeah, I have an out. So I can jump and maybe force them to this is really not a great spot, but so another hammer. Okay, sure. So here they swing with everything. Okay, now they get Shadow Spear and game over. Yeah, our opponent had a really busted draw, but we can't do anything about it. Upgrade. I think Ragavan is pretty poor in this matchup. Poor is great. Harping Whale. Harping Whale is medium, probably, and Matter Shaper is also medium. I think this is it. The hammer deck is really strong. Yeah, furry, but I think you can turn down this hand. So we can, if we draw a red land, we can just keep this and yeah. Opponent moves to 5. So our keep gets better. Saga. That's a slow deploying. That's a Drum, Ornithopter. Oh, that's a good hand. Thoxis. What are the Thoxis against this? You probably have to take a Fury. It took a Smasher. Whoa. So I'm just gonna cash in Fury for killing the Ornithopter. This kills the tokens, kills everything. Makes that if they don't have a CMC1 card, they can't deploy another thing. I would like to draw a land here. Okay, they had another Ornithopter. Land. No. That's bad. Three, they can make 5/5. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was easy that they have another furry, but it's gonna take this, dismember it. Closest, another dismember. Not bad. Well, Yeah, no land, no party. They have to have a hammer in hand, but no need to draw explosives here. Hola, Christian. So they have a hammer. How I win? So is there a way I can win the game if they have a hammer? That's the first question. So weird that they did not attack with Ornithopter. They wanted a 2 mana? If I drew a red land here, it would have been better. I'm just gonna put pressure here. I don't think this is gonna come out well. Yeah, so this game over. They had a hammer, it was. Had to draw explosives. I think this is a tricky matchup. So, okay. We're here to play round 4. We are currently 2-1 with Eldrazi, and we're playing again Kutsurma. I think this hand is quite bad. Like, we have a removal, but this hand can be a bit better. Doesn't have fast mana, but okay. Yeah, you could play sagas, but you don't have mana advantage, and your deck is quite mana intensive. But you could play sagas, Mastermind. Also, for being able. The problem is that there's some the saga decks. I feel that they have to play some amount of artifacts to be good. Like just the tokens is. I'm gonna play the temple here because this opens up to drawing another temple. So what is our opponent playing? Blue, white, reds. It's blue, white control. Let's see, that's blue, white. Here I'm gonna gamble a bit on stomping here. Yeah, I don't care about playing against control. The problem is playing 10,000 rounds against control, one after another. I'm gonna play the giant here. Okay. That's perfectly fine. The problem is in the last tournaments I have been playing against blue-white control. Like yesterday I played 3 rounds when I went to 4 rounds when I went to lockout. From 5 rounds I played 4, and the day before fine, sure. And the day before I played from 5 rounds 3 rounds against control, and the games are so long, so exhausting. Gonna get the waste here. I take my temper, sure. This for 2 can be really good. Yeah, sure. You got this. Yeah, Ice doing work there. What is this? Giant Teferi? Mini Teferi? Okay. Mini Teferi is fine. I will have to dismember that. Also to smash that. Oh, this is a great draw. Eldrazi. Why? Yeah, Teferi down. Now they play Verdict. Good thing is that the Eldrazi's are very good against cards like Prismatic Ending. Here I'm not gonna play my second Eldrazi. Here I'm just gonna smash. Force them to have the Verdict. They could have Counterspell, so I'm gonna play Chalice for 2. That chokes all future counter spells, and it also chokes them on cards like Prismatic Ending. What's this? Crasher. I'm gonna play a Chalice for 3 if I have the chance. Also, Chalice on 2 stops spreading seas. So, and it seems like they don't have Archmage Charm, because if they had it, they would have cashed it in. probably. Okay. 3 mana to play now they have to have Cryptic. So they need to have Cryptic into Verdict here. I'm just gonna cash this in. Snapcaster, sure. And they choose Fire Eyes, sure. Here they have to discard, which is fine for me. I'm gonna stomp that. And cast it here. Oh, I need reds. Sure. So they had to discard a card. They discarded Chalice and they drew. So the fairy, sure. Okay, that's fine. 4/5. They're missing 1 mana to be able to activate Colonnade. Is another Teferi? They need blue, so they have to filter. Okay, they get 2 damage from this if they do that, so that's completely fine. Another Prismatic Ending. Sure. You got our 2 damage in. Okay, now they are dead to double Ramunap Ruins. Now they are dead to double Ramunap Ruins still. They can play sorceries, sure. So they're no good at playing. So if they play, you have to have Verdict here. But they get 1 damage from the Colonnade still. And 2 damage from the Ramunap Ruins. Okay. Yeah. The not being able to kill cards that have 5 mana. You note that a lot with elementals, that cards like Omnath or Fury need always a Verdict as an answer. So yeah, Chalice is dumbly bad. This member is super bad. Bloodmons and Boil are great. Relic of Progenitus. How good is that? They have Snapcaster Mage, so maybe it's worth. Oh, they have Prismatic Ending. How good is countering Prismatic Ending? Or getting a token? Okay, our hand is. We have turn 1 Ape and Cavern. I'm gonna keep this on the turn 1 Ape. This hand can totally backfire. Also, like really hard. But can also be really good. Maybe I should board out Ragavan because it dies to any removal. Yeah, prismatic ending. Okay, and they can steal it with charm. That's probably a huge problem. I'm playing Chalice and Monkey. Wait. This was... So, okay. They have a Teferi. They can play Thognuts here. I think it's worth playing Thognuts, even if it gets removed. Celestial Purge, yeah, you can keep the Celestial Purge forever. Sure. Okay, now they can have a counter spell, and we don't care much. Because, still I'm gonna slow roll this. Eldrazi. They have a Charm or a Verdict. Cryptic, sure. That's fine. They draw, we talk to the best card. I think the best card is Archmag Charm. Here. If I draw a land, I'm gonna... Control is really good now. Here I'm gonna play Matter Reshaper. They have to cash in. The Sunday Challenge was won by this deck. So here if they want to Verdict, I'm fine, but I get my 2 cards out of it. If not, I just keep putting pressure. Yeah, sure. You see, they have to Verdict for just value. Oh, we lose our colorless lands, but I think it's worth it. They will have to bounce it. And this goes to the battlefield too. So now they have to choose to bounce one or the other. Sadly, they will have Celestial Purge for this. Okay. What's our opponent's plan here? Gonna attack the fairy, see what happens. They already used the Triumph. Oh, no, 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 no. I always pass through my turn. They have 3 cards and one is Celestial Purge. Okay. And now we are gonna boil them under Unkeep. Or maybe now. Probably just now. Okay, there you go. Yoo-hoo! Boil! Yeah, just back to the Stone Age. I think that Talismans will be good. Okay, we are here playing the fifth round of this modern league with Red Eldrazi. We are playing against MHA, some numbers and letters. And yeah, we are currently 3-1 with this deck that seemed pretty decent. And I'm gonna mulligan this hand because it does nothing. And this hand is pretty good. I'm gonna keep. Here the question is to bottom Obligator or bottom Reshaper. I think those are the two biggest cards that you would like to bottom. I think I'm bottoming Obligator because it's good, but it can be bad. So let's see. Here, mana-wise, but the second time I bottom Obligator and drew Obligator. MTGO, everyone loves you. So getting Mountain, so yeah, Ragavan is gonna die. Okay, they probably playing Cascades, so here is Reshaper time. Yeah, Monkey has not been impressing me that much in this deck. They're putting Rhinos on board. Sure. Can put Rhinos here. Okay. Here we have different options. We can play Obligator. I think I have to play Thognot Seer this turn to get another Cascade spell because beating the second Rhino is gonna be hard. Prismari Command does not match. I'm gonna take Brazen Borrower. So I think I will have to jump here. I'm gonna play another Matter Reshaper and Raman Ruins. Here I can double jump. So 2 damage and okay, 2 damage and draw this card. 1 force. Let's see what I get. Chalice. Better Skull Smashing. Yeah, here I risk getting Force of Negation, but I think that's what I have to do. Okay, sure. That's good. Because if they untap, they can just hardcast it, but at least I get 2 cards from them. Okay, easy trade. Okay. I fetch here. X damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I play this, if they don't have a blue card, so here is Force of Negation. Wait. What does this each? Divided. Okay. Okay, so I can only kill 1, sadly. Okay. That's really bad. Okay. I had no real other play, so I go to 2. They have. Okay, that's lethal. They have a Chalice. They have Mortide Regent. So Explosives is great. Warping Whale is great. The Eldrazi Obligator is pretty bad. Chalice is great. Dismember is good. Ragavan is fine. Boil is... How good is Boil? To say the truth. Boil is good. You have 1 mountain, 1 forest, 1 stomping, a lot of islands. I think that Boil is really that amazing. Also, to everyone who's not following, just click the follow button for more streams. I am this week on vacation, so I'm gonna be streaming more this whole week. Turn 3, Tognot's here on the play. I think I have better cards in my deck. Yeah, that's still turn 3 Tognot's here, but with an explosives and everything. This hand is much better. Fury kills 1 or 2 rhinos. Obligator doesn't kill them, they just control it and blocks very bad. So if you Fury, you kill 1 rhino and then you can block the other rhino, which is pretty decent. While Fury, you just get a 4/4 and do nothing. They could have Fire Eyes. I'm gonna probably play this. They might have boarded in Blood Moon against me. I think Fury is really good against the Rhinos deck in general. I'm gonna get waste so that I don't get no, this we don't humiliate people, we just play cards. But no, it's just the deck that won yesterday's challenge. This evening I'm gonna get the whoa. Those are a lot of things coming for me. I wanted to play at Naus the next league. I have the deck built, so we'll probably play at Naus. It's also a deck that yesterday did top 8. But this deck looked cool. So here is the classic hand that if I had a Chalice, they would have just have 0 game. So here they are not doing anything relevant this turn. So this turn I'm going to play Smasher. And maybe we'll want to force the issue on this. They're probably playing another set of Rhinos. Okay. I'm gonna block here. And they have to discard 1 card to get rid of my thing. They're getting another Rhinos. The back end of that. They boarded Blood Moon. Okay, sure. So they have 1 more Shardless Agent in hand. This is the one that I'm gonna have trouble with. Okay, Fury. How good is Fury? I think it's... So here I'm gonna play Ragavan. I'm gonna play Explosives for 0. Like a whistle. Yeah, it's probably my computer, the fan of my computer. Let's see. Yeah, I can't change the fan of my computer. That's the sound it makes. So here I'm gonna name... I'm not gonna play my land. So that they don't anticipate me having Fury. That's the 3rd Rhinos coming for us. Elemental. Here you can see Caliogleto that Offer is pretty good at dealing with this. They have the 4th Rhinos. Okay, sure. This comes here, this. Okay. Yeah, coming back from 3rd Rhinos, 4th Rhino. This is a bit of a disaster. The 4th Rhinos. Maybe they have the command. Sure. It's weird they didn't choose to draw. Here I will be able to play explosives for 3, but I'm not gonna do it. Fire Eyes, sure. Here I play a chump blocking Smasher. Both have been very good 1 turn earlier. This current is now pretty bad. I need to draw 1 more gas card. Maybe I should have played Engineering Explosives here. Okay, 6. When I really low life total. Sure, you can have your Blood Moon. I may waste, so. I can try to lethal next turn. What's this? Fire Eyes? No. What's this? Brazen and Borrower. Okay, sure. Okay. So this member is out of the equation. Okay. Chalice. I think you were dead here. If I could activate this, I didn't have double red anyway, but yeah, here a giant or so. Yeah, this was an interesting game. Yeah, Brazen Borrower stealing things. That was an interesting round. Yeah, 3-2, not bad. So I think that the deck really needs a Talisman of Indulgence, and Ragavan is not that good of a card for me, I think. Thanks, Kauk, for the follow. I'm gonna rent some talismans. Also, the deck should play no coverage. It's no covered mountain, so if you play Ragavan. Wait. I think it makes many things better. Obligator has seemed also really medium for me. So yeah, it has haste and so, but so let's see. So this on it. Here a pair of seasoned pyromancers can also be good. I'm gonna cut 2 monkeys. And I want to play another of this. I don't like Relic as a card, as a wall. I think something like this. So yeah, let's just try this. Yeah, a braid is very good. You don't want to play a lot of braids. Like you want the option to destroy one artifact at instant speed. Shutterstone is really not a so good card. Sure, let's go for the next league. Okay. Okay, we are here playing the sixth round with this deck. We went 3-2 in the last round. And yeah, this hand is pretty decent. We have turn 2 Matter Shaper, turn 3 Thognuts here, we draw land, we have also red caster pitch for Fury. So nothing to worry. We're playing against Burn. This probably means turn 2 Eidolon. So turn 2 Eidolon, we are probably gonna just Fury it. Burn is usually a good matchup for the Eldrazi decks because they have a really hard time dealing with Thognuts here. Forest Charm, sure. Here, sadly, we will have to get 1 damage next turn. Okay. Yeah, they were the critics, probably. Monastery, sure. Okay. Okay, here, this is amazing. We don't get damage from the Fury. Let's see what they have. Eidolon and Defecting Plan. So I'm gonna take Defecting Plan, and I'm gonna attack with Matter Shaper. So probably they're playing Eidolon next turn. So that fits perfectly in our curve of burying it. Okay, that's okay. Here I get reds. You can just, yeah, it's for hammer, I guess. You can just play Fury. And next turn Smasher, that should be, no, that's this turn Smasher. Huh, they did run another Palm. Yeah, but whatever. Maybe I should just go Fury, Hardcast, Evoke it. Yeah, if they drew another hand, then that's it. That's not something I'm gonna play around. Okay, they have 1 card, so they cannot kill us when 1 card. So we are just straight up winning this turn because they could draw another pal, but we are at 5, so I'm just gonna not attack with Smasher and attack with this and finish the job with Bone Crusher Giant. So I think that's the plan here. But nothing mattered, we didn't need this. So Dismember is quite bad, Abrade is better, Chalice is good, Ragavan, meh. Blood Moon is not that bad, and more having seen main deck pan, I think Ragavan is pretty bad here. This counters some sorceries, but they have like 8 sorceries, like 4 See Where the Critics and 4 And yeah, it kills. Maybe it's better than having Seasoned Pyromancer there. It does kill Monastery Spear, so yeah. But this is fine. I like having Blood Moon because their white cards are the strongest in all matchups. Okay, here we have again turn 1 Smashing, turn 2 Matter Reshaper or Bone Crusher Giant, depending on what we want. Yeah, not having 1 mana good removal is a bit of a bad thing, but Furry. Okay, I'm gonna play the Furry for sure. Play this. No, play Furry. Yeah, so we just save so much damage. I'm probably not getting more value out of this anyway, so like this is fine. I probably don't have Eidolon in the deck. Lining, see where the critics probably. Yeah. I'm gonna play Matter Reshaper here. Maybe it's just super greedy to not play. I'm gonna play Chalice, yeah. Matter Reshaper is like not the greatest card in the world, and you'll have to crash this. Okay. You have 1 turn late Eidolon. And we have Tognot Seer. So maybe they can't win anymore. Boros Charm. I'm gonna play the Boros Charm. Reland, they play Seaward for 3 damage. Oh, another Eidolon. Huh. An attack with Tognot Seer. They might double block it. Oh. Okay. Here's a Elemental or another Furry. I think I just play Matter Reshaper. It's for damage. Maybe I should have not played anything. I don't know. But I'm also good at racing them. I have 1 step with the critics in hand. Here they attack, that's a very good trade for me. Okay. Okay, they hit lethal, sure. Okay. Yeah, tagging there was wrong. I don't know. Probably not playing Chalice was the wrong thing. So yeah. Yeah, 6 damage from the Eidolons. Maybe I could just hold the forts. No! My finger slipped. I lost 3 life for no reason. That's so super bad. Okay, that's like 3 life for no reason. So next turn, I can play Talisman and hold Warping Whale. If I lose this game, it's totally on my fault. Another land. Eidolon. That's a blocker. Smash. Yeah. Goblin that, sure. Another Chalice. Sure, I block here. That's two hands. Ramuna Ruins, Talisman. So here, Band Knight, thanks for the follow. Here I'm gonna play Chalice for 1 and play Warping Whale just to block. Okay, 4. It will be at 7 if I will not be stupid. Has here in place? Okay. Sure. Okay, yeah. I lost 3 life because I'm dumb. I think this game was pretty easy. Yeah. I misclicked there. Totally my fault. No one else's. Okay, we're here playing for the 7th round and we play against Elementals. The deck doesn't need 4 Talisman, maybe 3 is more than enough. Deus Todos. Oh no, it's Giganta. Oh. I thought it was Chimera. Okay, Goldfish says they're playing like 5 colors to nonsense. Yeah, that deck is pretty good, I think. I'm gonna keep this as a removal. I think it's worth keeping as a removal there. And I think it's interesting. It only plays like 4 Ennoble Hierarch and 4 Lightning Bolts as CMC1 cards because you want most times to get the yeah, this card is pretty good. Yeah, here this member will be huge. Here next turn we can build up Press plus Reshaper or Press plus... Yeah, that's a 4/4. Distract, Trample, sure. Yeah, fine. The turn to the Rhetoric Red Cabo is one of the best plays they have. This flies, yes. You're in a very tough spot here. I know this has double strike. Probably I should just... Maybe I have to just block to soak up damage. Yeah, the bolting, sure. Yeah, the turn 2 Territory Cabo is very good card. This is Shardless Agent, probably. Mantis Rider, sure. So yeah, I have to try to get as much damage out as I can. Battlefield. I'm at 3 now. No exit. No exit. So Chalice is not that great against this deck. Braid and Blood Moon are... Ragavan is bad. Season of Pyromancer is fine. Fear is great. I'm gonna board out 1 Talisman. Explosives. You don't have 2 colors to cast explosives. So yeah, that's gonna be it. They only play 8 1-drops. Turn 2, we didn't have a dismember for the Cabo. That's really huge. We have Furry, which is great. Blood Moon is very lights out for this kind of deck. They play Force of Vigor. Weird here. So let's see what they play this turn. They probably should play. I think Blood Moon is. Oh, okay. So it's. So I'm gonna play Thognots here because they could have Werther, and I'm gonna try to get it. Ah, sure. All days of my life, you can path me. I take Bolt because that's the only card they can really cast. Just gonna play Shardless this turn. And then game is over. Yeah, Cabo. The good thing here is that this Cabo is gonna be a 1-1 in 1 second. Blood Moon. And stomp that. I'm at 20 and they have like no game anymore. And they can play Giganta. And that's a 5-5, so I should worry about Giganta. Not that much. I'm gonna cast here Bone Crusher Giant. They are gonna bolt it, but that's fine. So Giganta seems like a good out to Blood Moon. I might need some time to deploy it. I'm just gonna wait on this. Like, I want and need to furry the Giganta. It just. That's a good block there. Okay. I'm gonna put in my hand. I don't want to lose both furries. I prefer to deploy them first. Like I'm in zero hurry. Now they're gonna deploy Giganta. I will wish to draw a red card like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's even better. Furry cast. 1 damage there, 4 damage there, 3 damage there. Okay. And then stomp the Giganta. And I think the game here is over. Yeah. So if I get to remove the Giganta, the game is like no game, no life. I'm gonna cut a braid. It kills the yeah, I'm gonna keep 3 talismans, that's fine. These Seasoned Pyromancers. A red card for free. This hand. Nah, I think this hand is a trap. Okay, this hand can be good. This is a red card. I'm gonna bottom Ramona Ruins and play Shadow Skull Smashing. And hopefully don't lose 3 life. For absolutely no reason. So they have a Noble Hierarch this star, so that's one of the best stars they can have. I click no. Okay. Collector, oof. Elemental. I'm gonna braid the Hierarch. Okay. Another card that does nothing. It's weird. What do they have? This is a very good champ blocker. Okay, let's see if we can steal a win with the Blood Moon again. Okay. Seems like it will be possible if they play a SimC4 card. This card is for the Dismember there. Okay, so they have Blood Braid into Shot. Whoa, okay. Yes. This is a lot of gas coming from there. Probably need to play Matter Reshaper on hold. Yeah, the Collector Wolf doing things. So here yes, I have to block here. And Dismember Bloodbraid Elf. That's still a ton of damage. 7, I go to 3. Well, they have a bolt, I'm dead. Yeah, Battlefield. Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That's it. I mean, not killing the bird there. Maybe playing the Blood Moon. Yeah, the Bloodbraid into spell and the spell is really hard to beat. But yeah, let's just join next week. Okay, we're here to play round 4. Round 8, so this hand is pretty close to do nothing. This hand is good. I'm gonna put down Seasoned Pyromancer. We can play Ragavan turn 1, and if we get to hit, we can play turn 2. Turn to Thognox here, or even Chalice for 2, maybe. They're probably opting here because it's really weird that Island Go is. Well, what are they playing? Okay, blue white control, sure. So what's this? Prismatic ending, sure. Oh, Spreading Seas? A prismatic ending for. Sure. So yeah, I'm gonna pass. I prefer to play this on 2. Need to draw a land. The Mystic Gates draws. The Fairy? No? Which make charm? No land, no party. I really wanted to play the Fairy, but then decided to hold Charm. Okay. You got it. Okay, this is a very good draw. Are we getting red? And I'm gonna play the Giant here. Because this lets good, and if they want to prismatic ending it. Or even to ferry it up. it's better. Here they could play Big Teferi. If I draw land for Big Teferi, I can't smash it. They don't have counter spell there. They tap really weird their mana in the slowest way. Okay, sure. Let's see if they have another counter spell. If we draw land and they don't have another counter spell, those are a lot of ifs. If I say the truth, that's not a land. Fragments, here it is. They had another counter spell. Fine. I think that with us printing counter spell in modern makes modern so less interesting. Like having to play around this or this. Or this counter was really fun. Now it's just, yeah, I play counter spell. What are you going to do? So I'm gonna start with Talisman here. And then, yeah, I'm gonna cast Fury. Four caverns. But the list I saw, they play only 3, but yeah, you have to play 4 caverns. Maybe they scry with the castle. And I get to kill the Teferi. Yes. I will let them scry and then Bone Crusher the Teferi, because they could put the Teferi on the another Teferi on the bottom, because they know they have one. So if they don't have Force of Negation, okay. With a lot of hard work, we got rid of the Teferi. A prismatic ending here. Little Teferi. Chase. Dark Typhoon. Okay, sure. I don't like hard casting. No, I cast the Bone Crusher Giant in my end step, so they were tapped for castle. So they could have Force of Negation, the stomp. So okay, so here we hit. Because I wanted them to use castle so they tap down, because if I play it in their on keep, they can have whatever. So maybe they play another Shark Typhoon. If they play a second Shark Typhoon, this is gonna be very bad for me, but this has been so bad. No, it wasn't mine, no problem. If they have a second Shark Typhoon, we are in huge trouble. Our opponent is having real problems with tapping their Mystic Gates. Get a 3/3, draw 2 cards, sure. Get another 3/3, okay. I can double block here. I have to draw a really good card, if not I'm just gonna concede. Okay, next game. So we bring in our anti-lands cards, we take out Chalice, hurry to dismembers, Warping Whale, how good is it? The cat is real medium, so yeah. I don't think I'm impressed by Seasoned Pyromancer because it's a turn 3 play with double red. Your mana does not work very good in that direction. Yeah, this hand is a trap. Oof. I'm gonna keep this, but I'm gonna bottom this. And this hand can be super bad. I don't want to multi 5 for against a control deck. So here they have to have Prismatic Ending, which is a card that the control players have 100% of the time, maybe 99. We are gonna say 99. Yeah. You see? 99. 99% of the time. There is never a game that they don't have Prismatic Ending on their first 7. Has never happened, will never happen. This is just how the world rules. You're playing control deck, you always have Prismatic Ending. Like, there is no option. So this and then the second turn they have counter spell. Like, I can cast this, I can cash in this. This is gonna get countered anyway, but I think I'm gonna do it. They're gonna counter it. If not, we could fight ahead. You see? Wait. And Counterspell. I played this because I wanted it countered. So, yeah, sure. Like, Prismatic Ending Counterspell is like, you're playing a control deck, you have this start. But this... not... They got a bit unlucky that they didn't have untap land to play Teferi this turn, but yeah. Sometimes. You're just gonna cast, put pressure. The thing here is soon we can pick up the Seasoned Pyromancer. We can exile this. Oh, Fur is good. So here they're holding something, so I should just do nothing and let them go with the flow. Then with the Seasoned Pyromancer, we put them on a 2-turn clock. I don't want them to give them 2 Verdicts, but yeah, they get the big pile, which was easy. Okay. If they want to Prismatic End in this, they have to get 5 damage. I think I'm not gonna... What's for damage here? Yeah, I'm gonna be mana efficient. Yeah, this eats a Verdict next turn, but... if they play Verdict, I can just... we're gonna Cryptic this. I'm gonna keep this in hand. If they Verdict on ending this, that's fine. Let's see if they have another Verdict. Another counter spell, I mean. Well, this puts quite good pressure. I had to force them to use the Verdict. Maybe a big Teferi, little Teferi, good. I will have to bounce my Eldrazi. Sure. So they need to have a charm here. Okay, they have a charm or they don't? That's the big question here. Cavern. Oh, Cavern. Okay, that will seal the deal. It's better if I take colored mana from my Cavern, right? I think. Or yeah, Cavern saving the day. So they're at 1 and our land wins the game. So they will have to answer the Eldrazi and the land, and we have follow-up and things. What's this? Okay, sure. This can be played as instant. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I want to sacrifice this to its own ability. Okay, we stole the game from the control deck. I think that having two dismembers is fine. Turn 3 Smasher. Isn't it great if we get to draw a Cavern? So I'm gonna start with Temple, because there are some draws that are like drawing Thognot Seer or drawing Cavern, like Temple Go. I think those draws are pretty good. Here we get a Cavern, we are in an amazing spot. They missed a land drop? Really? Whoa, they kept a 1 lander. Their hand has to be gas. We should not fetch, my friend. Okay. They have to have Counterspell here for sure. So here's a Cavern. No. But okay, so here comes the Filter Smasher. I'm not gonna durdle with this. So Smasher, see what happens. It will have to take 3. Whoa. Smasher is so. Also, I'm really. I don't know what's happening. They get a 1-lander. What's this? Path to Exile. Okay. They kept that 1-lander without counterspell. Probably with Prismatic Ending. So here could be Teferi time, could be Farm time. It's probably Teferi time. Yeah, they play Teferi, they bounce that. I'm gonna keep pushing, like, no reason not to do so. I can cast next turn Bone Crusher Giant. So here, next turn, we attack. They can Verdict. We can Bone Crush the Teferi. You want to pick up the Teferi probably, you know? Supreme Verdict, sure. What's the plan here? It can't counter this, so that's 4 mana. I'm gonna do this in their Unkeep. Okay, we beat the control deck. They stumbled quite a bit, but they're fine. So this is the second game of the Burn matchup. We beat the first game. Sadly, I just saw that I didn't click the record button on this. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you probably are missing one game of Burn when they just block themselves with Eidolons. This hand is a mulligan. Yeah, much better. Gonna put. I don't know, Furry. Yeah, I'm gonna put down Furry. We don't have a red card, and Goblin Guide, sure. Okay, that's a red card we could have put down with Furry, but I'm gonna play the Eldrazi Temple here. I think having Lightning Bolts will be very good in this deck. They have Eidolon? They probably have Eidolon. Okay, Rift Bolt, sure. I think that post board, just answering the creatures solves damage, and then Chalice on 2 is better than Chalice on 1 most times. Depending on how you can curve, like here we had another play that was not Chalice on 1. If Chalice on 1 was my only play, I would have played Chalice on 1. But yeah, we have turn 3. Oh, something. Yeah, we gain 1 life from this, which is fine. Like nothing against. Another smashing. You're getting slightly punished by not having played the smashing. Are playing Boros Charm here, Lightning Bolt, sure. Skullcrack, okay. Yeah, they're playing Chalice on 1, would have done nothing. They're maybe getting Lurus this turn. They get Lurus. We play another Thognuts here. I'm gonna attack first. Let's see if they block. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take the Lurus. Like the Searing Blaze does not much. Could be a problem, but whatever. I want to draw land. Yeah, I don't care what they do, I'm gonna block. Even if they have 3 cards, Serum Blaze, I have Lethal next turn. Okay. 2, 3, 4, yeah, sure. So here I can block. I'm gonna attack just with 1. And play Chalice for 2. Play another Shatterskull Smashing. They have Lethal next turn with Smasher on double Thognut Seer attack. So you have a Smash. Swift Speed, sure. Exactly half a bolt. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, the not playing the Shatterskull Smashing early on did hurt a lot. Yeah. Not playing the Matter Reshaper, the Shutter School Smashing. Yeah, we drew 3 Shutter School Smashing Gals. Also lands. So we were always 1 turn behind. But he replayed the Temple. I'm probably playing Chalice on turn 2, even if they can do something about it. Hello, Ferratron. Uf, Ferratron, casi mejor que me lo digas en español, ¿eh? Nada tan importante cuanto para mí. Solo en español, so you can speak in Spanish. That's also good for me. Chalice for 1. So here they can play a CMC2 card. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's a small problem, but here elemental. I'm gonna take Searing Blaze. So that they can't attack profitable. Sure. You can sacrifice their team for this, but we might have another land there. Oh, 3 damage. That's a lot. Okay, sure. Go to 10. Pues depende del mazo. O sea, ¿a qué mazo necesita la guía de banquilleo? Porque also, each deck has a place where you can get a sideboard guide. What deck are you playing? So Hammer, you can find Hammer sideboard guide in the Laplace Han pattern. They sure. Yes. Okay. You can find this in the Laplace Han pattern. So yeah, for blue red, I don't know. I don't know a place when you can find a sideboard guide for blue red. Hey, Inserto, thanks for the sub. So really, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Water Shaper is good draw. I'm probably blocking here. They do something to kill my Thognots here, that's fine. So just send me a direct message. And that still dies. You draw cards. Fine. Okay, sadly they have a land. Here I could have played Blood Moon. But I think we lose a lot. We lose a lot of value out of the. Yeah, I played this weekend in a tournament, Blue Red Morgtide, and I watched all the videos of Nasif. Sadly, he never played against a control deck like a white control deck in a lot of rounds, so I was a bit on the dark there. Okay, this turn. Yeah, and in the video on demand is what like the Twitch replays. Here I think it's I have to lose one life regardless, so I'm probably losing it from the mountain. So here I get 2, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play this first. Elemental. Okay. I can play Blood Moon. They're probably gonna draw, but whatever. So they draw. They have a Dead Lurus and some Dead double colored spells. So, okay. Let's see. 7 damage. Not a ton. But they will need 3 cards to be able to do it. All white spells are dead draws. Okay, I block easy. And I put Blood Moon on the board. Here I have lethal next turn. So I'm just gonna attack with Smasher this time. Don't risk it. Lightning Bolt, okay. On 10, okay, they have only 1 card. We have lethal. Okay. We won against Burn in a Nile bitter of a game. So we are here playing round 10 on the 5th in this league against Hyper. So yeah, the center is fine. We are on the play. We have turn to Reshaper. Turn to Reshaper is a great play. So this is probably blue red. All on Holy Heater. I really don't understand how the auto pay of MTG works. Sometimes it works like it should, sometimes not. At least this thing is easy that they have a turn one play. I'm gonna fetch here. I will need the mountain one moment or the other. Here I'm holding back the cavern. Okay. For this exact moment where I draw an Eldrazi and I can just use it in a very good way. Well, they lost one turn by holding counterspell. So now maybe we can next turn kill them with the this Britain board with Fox Scourge. We go to 8. Yeah, this will be a game where I will be pleased to have turn to Chalice, but what is this? Mortite. Morky. Sure, 7/7, sure. I would like to draw I go to 3. Here I can kill the Mortite. I'm gonna play this. Okay. Here we have to play around the counterspell for a bit, but that's not a huge problem. Sure. They cannot attack. That's fun. I'm holding the fort. Holy hit that. Sure. Here I'm gonna crack them and Here I'm gonna stomp, because if they want to counter it, I kill them with the lands because they have a fire island there. Okay, sure. Okay. Ramonap Ruins doing work. Yeah, Ramonap Ruins. Who would have expected that? Well, it's not that good against that deck. Boris, and I think Ragavan is quite medium. Explosives is fine. And Talisman. Okay, let's go. Probably you only want to play 3 Talisman in this deck. This hand, we don't have colorless mana. We have removals, but that's it. We have a Dismember. I'm gonna keep this and put down a Thognuts here. Hey, no, pass. Scar, sure. I might not. Yeah, I'm so mana inefficient if I don't do that, so. Draw rolling this is like, no, yeah, counter spell, sure. Lose 2 mana, I lose 2 mana, but. That's fine. Yeah, all the counter spells. They only have 1 counter spell in the deck. Some Murktide that I'm gonna dismember, double dismember. Maybe I should just play. I'm gonna do the double dismember. Through the baubles, so now we can Thognuts here and get another. That's the 4th counter spell, boys. And drew all 4 counter spells. Rest assured. They didn't draw all 4, they drew only 3. Double bauble, sure. So here I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna play this. This is a classic hand that if I had a cavern, The game was just over. Creature, artifact, instant sorcery. Decent pyromancer. Fine. That's perfect for furry. Oh. Yeah, I can't. They have no more counter spells, so. I think this is too much value. Have another dragon? Like another dragon, sure. Maybe I should have played the Chalice first. I don't know. All the seasoned pyromancers there. Now it's flooded. They are flooded. 4. Yeah, game over. Maybe Warping Whale is good. Better than explosives, could it be? I don't know. No, probably not. Probably Upgrade is better than both. Yeah. Upgrade is fine. Blade lets you double tag the cards. Turn to Matter Shaper, fine. And the 4th contest spell. I think we are in a great position if we get to have. Now here's the hand where maybe on the play I should just mold to get the Chalice and playing turn to Chalice. There's a turn when they are gonna cast counter spell, but I need to let them cast it. We have better cards. Here I'm holding the waste because they could play Blood Moon to try to take me out of colorless. So this is the classic Matter Shaper where they don't want to use a bolt or an Holy Heat or something, and it just creates huge advantage. didn't want to do this, but life is starting to rush away. Let me get the 2 tokens from the Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay. Here's where I would have pushed off Warping Wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can have the 2 tokens now. Well, I'm getting another island. Your vision, sure. To play Murktide, I have just 10,000 ways of dealing with Murktide. Put some cards on the bottom, sure. Go to 9. I play my land. Here I'm gonna fetch because I don't want to draw the last mountain in my deck. Because that will make that the Prismatic Vista is dead. Seasoned Pyromancer, sure. Two Seasoned Pyromancer, well, they're just really mid-rangey. Go to 8. Okay. On those. Who's gonna probably eat a counter spell? No? Okay. So then we attack. I'm not gonna cast anything there. Murktide for 8. Okay. This is a dead card. Here you get 1 life advantage. Another counter spell. That's so bad. Orta is just a super strong card. It's so easy to kill it. Okay, sure. Yeah, maybe I should board in Boil against this deck. Oh, that's a Dash Ragavan. Okay. One life. If I had the Ramen Up Ruins or something like that, I could have attacked last turn for 1 damage. Okay, so this was it with the red Eldrazi deck. The deck seems strong, but something missing there. Okay, so I'm gonna stream another deck in a second. So yeah, thanks for watching this.